Welcome back to Clagwell's Garage. In this video, we're going to talk about the radioactive Kodak Instamatic camera. Who doesn't remember these from the 1970s? I think all of our parents had one. They were really cheap. In 1975, 1978 money, I think these things went for about $35 or $40. They had these small cartridge type film systems that made it easy to interchange and reload and start taking some more pictures. But they did have one really interesting component to increase the clarity and sharpness of the pictures. And that was a thorium-doped camera lens. And the thorium was actually pretty popular in many camera lenses, probably starting many years before, decades before. So this is not uncommon in the photography world, but just something you probably didn't know about, especially back in the 70s. I don't think really anybody knew that these things were churning out some gammas and betas and possibly even some alphas. But so, how radioactive is it? Well, compared to other things, not super. But let's go ahead and use this little dosimeter that we've talked about in other videos. And let's see if we get that up there. There we go. Had to get it aligned properly. And like I said before, this particular dosimeter only reads in microsieverts per hour. So it's not the most accurate either. But you can see, even though it's red, it's still pretty low on the dosimeter scales. All right, so let's go ahead and try the scintillation detector. So this is the CT007M with the 1.18 by 1.18 square cesium iodide scintillation crystal. It's currently averaging about 38, somewhere around there, mid 3000s counts per minute. So we'll go ahead and put this right up to the camera lens. And it jumps quite a bit. But still, in the grand scheme of things, it's really not too much. If you even separate this by, maybe about 8 inches, it drops back down to almost background level again, which tells you that most of this is going to be probably beta. But being a scintillator, it is registering gamma as well. And the last detector, we'll go ahead and use this smaller crystalled CT007N. Here, let's put it back on counts per minute. There we go. There you go. You can separate it a little bit there. And it drops way down. I would never classify something like this as dangerous, but it is an interesting anomaly that you would find among 1970s Kodak Instamatic cameras. By the way, just as an interesting side note, I got this from an auction, oh my gosh, probably about 10, 15 years ago, maybe somewhere around there. And it has an original cartridge of film. Maybe in a future video, I'm going to see if I can develop this. Who knows what's on it? Anyway, there you have it. If you got any questions about the Kodak Instamatic camera 708 or any of the detectors that you see here in the video, feel free to give me a shout in the comments. Also, please consider subscribing. It definitely helps the channel out, and I want to grow it, and I want to provide a lot more detailed videos and quality content. All right, see you on the next video.